Intense swearing and explicit words. Episode 6, Camp Juice. Shoyo dropped his cards and started hyperventilating. The team was frozen on spot as Hinata's actions were confirming Noya's words. Tsukishima took Shoyo into his lap, gave him a paper bag to breathe in, and started caressing his back. He gave a glare to Nishinoya, who wanted to help but frozen spot covering his mouth. They know. Hey. They know. Hey. Hinata. Look at me. Hinata's eyes were frantic and he was still hyperventilating really bad. He clenched his hand into Tsukishima's shirt and buried his face there. He silently wished to be gone from the face of earth. Hinata, they know. Breathe. Listen to me and only me. They know. It is fine. It will be fine. They know. We'll be fine. Hinata, please, listen to me. They know. Please. Shoyo! Everybody flinched at Tsukishima shouting. They had never seen this side of Tsukishima, ever. Hinata snapped back from his thoughts when he heard Kei shout his name and saw the mess Kei had become. His breathing slowly became normal and fatigue flooded him. I'm here for you, to be with you, to get you through this. Shoyo softly whispered so the others couldn't hear. Okay, I'm tired. Tsukishima was greatly relieved that Shoyo was fine, for now. He gave a peck on his forehead and caressed Shoyo's back up and down. Sleep, I'll take care of it. Okay. Tsukishima hummed the tune of Hindenburg Lover while slowly rubbing circles on the back of Shoyo. Soon enough, Shoyo let out a soft snore. Tsukishima carried Hinata to his own futon and tucked him in. He took a plushie from his bag and put it in Hinata's arms. He wiped away the tears that didn't make it on his shirt. Everybody, let's talk. Tsukishima went out and the team slowly followed the blonde that was in no good mood. Noya-senpai. Explain. You what? I didn't mean to. Noya was a crying mess and was clenching the hem of Asahi's shirt. Asahi rubbed Noya's back, confused and shocked by the whole ordeal. You didn't mean to? Tsukishima smiled sarcastically. Oh yes. You didn't mean to follow me to the bathroom that was clearly far from the building because of nothing at all. You didn't mean to doesn't fucking explain anything, you dumb fuck. Tsukishima. What, Suga? Your fucking baby crow had a fucking meltdown and you want me to fucking calm because I'm hurting someone's feelings? Tsukishima. What, Daichi? Came to rescue your lover? Huh. Fucking clowns. Nobody could talk back to Tsukishima because they knew he had every right to be mad at Noya. Narita was silently sobbing into Kinoshita's arms. Tanaka and Inashita was still frozen and repeating the scene of Hinata hyperventilating in front of them in their heads. Nishinoya, I swear if you don't answer me, I will fucking beat you up. And anybody who tries to stop me. Asahi, Sugawara, Daichi, and Nishinoya flinched. Nishinoya mustered up his courage and tried hard not to stutter. I was worried because Shoyo was acting off. I followed you thinking he was with you. And if you heard what I said, then you tell me. Tell Shoyo. Tell it to us. Not the whole team, you stupid shit. Nishinoya immediately looked at the ground. Tsukishima was fuming. He never got this angry, ever. I didn't mean to, Nishinoya whispered. He couldn't do anything to make Tsukishima forgive him. Shut the fuck up. Your fucking best friend had a breakdown because of you. Fucking good luck with that. If he acted that way, doesn't that mean it was true? Everybody held their breath at what was said and faced the speaker. Tsukishima went in front of Kageyama, locking eyes with the king. What the fuck did you say? Why would he react like that if it wasn't true? That's fucking rich. From the guy who cheated on him with his best friend and flirted around as if he didn't took away someone's first Tsuki. Tsukishima's voice that was getting louder at every word was stopped by Shoyo, who awoke from the noise. It's fine. Shoyo slid down the floor since he was fighting the fatigue. Shoyo showed a smile to try to tell Kei that he was fine, but instead Kei was angered at how Shoyo was still protecting Kageyama. Tsuki faced his back to Shoyo and held Kageyama by his collar. Kageyama was slowly regretting his words as it dawned on him that he isn't getting out of this unharmed. Shoyo, go back inside. No. Shoyo, listen to me and get back inside. Unless you want to watch him get what he deserves. Okay, come here. Tsukishima glanced at Shoyo to see his arms spread out as if an invitation to hug was given out. Tsukishima hesitated and decided to throw Kageyama to the ground. He clenched and unclenched his fists in an attempt to calm down. After a few moments of breathing deeply, Tsukishima went and welcomed Shoyo's hug. He carried Shoyo princess style and faced the team as Shoyo asked him to. Yamaguchi, I hope that you know that I've only been done once. Hinata showed a smile while crying. His voice cracked while he was talking. Kay is hurting too, you know. I never knew you cheat on somebody on your anniversary. Just know we aren't fucking like you and Kageyama are. You took up 2 dicks already while I took up only 1. Guess who's the cockslut now? Tsukishima carried Shoyo into the room and cuddled till they fell asleep. Tsukishima and Hinata's words repeated in everybody's mind. Cheated on him with his best friend. Took away someone's first. I've only been done once. Kay is hurting too. Cheat on somebody on your anniversary. You took up 2 dicks. You guys cheated on Shoyo and Tsukishima with his best friend, with the one he hated, on your anniversary. The 4-day practice continued as planned. The only thing that was different was the worried looks of the team. Hinata, on the other hand, was back to his usual bubbly self as if nothing had happened, so the team had to play along. The team would talk about the event when Shoyo wasn't around to avoid another breakdown. Tsukishima, on the other hand, always looked dangerous unless he was with Hinata. On the last day when they were going home, Sugawara gathered the team to discuss what had happened. Hinata, if you don't want to listen, you and Tsukishima can excuse yourself. You just have a word with Kageyama and Yamaguchi. Mom, Dad, I'm fine, really. He isn't fine, but he wants to stay. Okay. The team found places to sit on in the curb. Nishinoya, Daichi, and Sugawara were the only ones left standing. Hinata took the leisure of sitting in between Tsukishima's legs. Tsukishima casually rested his jaw on the tangerine and hugged his shoulders. First of all, this is your personal problems, but since we are a team, we can't have problems. So Nishinoya suggested we clear the problem by talking it out. Shoyo, I'm sorry for saying that in front of the team. Nishinoya did a 90-degree bow. Oh yes, senpai, it's fine. We all make mistakes. Forgiven. Okay, be nice. Please. Noya got up and gripped his shirt, looking down. I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean to tell the team without knowing the truth. Now, can we ask for the truth, Tsukishima? Tsukishima glared at the 3 in front of him. The only thing that was stopping him from losing it was Shoyo, who grabbed his arms hard. Shh, Shoyo, it will be fine. I promise. I'll cover your ears, okay? Shoyo kept looking down and slowly nodded. The truth is, some dumb fuck told Shoyo he was a cockslut because he was with me after dumb fuck number 2. Dumb fucker and dumb fuck number 2 being... Oh, I didn't know I was talking to dumb, dumber, and dumbest. Tsukishima. Okay, just tell them. Hinata took Tsukishima's hands off his ears. Tsukishima sighed. Yamaguchi and Kageyama. So Yamaguchi went and told Hinata he was a cockslut because he was with you. Yeah, the dumb fuck didn't know we weren't fucking like he and King are. Yamaguchi, Kageyama. Want to share with us why you two did this? I didn't do anything wrong. I like his best friend more than him. So what? Tsukishima snarled at the boy, tempted to beat him up for real this time. Judging from what Yamaguchi said, you did that with Hinata. You wanted it. I don't fucking deserve a sermon for fucking someone. Shoyo was slightly shaking, so Tsukishima turned him around and wrapped his jacket around him. You don't. Not until you cheated on him with his best friend who had been quiet this entire time. Tsuki was so fucking boring. Well, excuse me for having trust issues, cockslut. Kageyama was way better than you. Oh ho ho, do you want to share how you couldn't stand after 2 rounds? The team was tense during this exchange. Both talked as if sex was the most casual thing to talk about in the open. Yamaguchi couldn't refute the statement as Tsukishima had a video teasing him and him saying that he couldn't stand. Thought so. So, Yamaguchi and Kageyama will be suspended from practice for a month and be benched for 5 practice matches. This isn't to discipline you for cheating, as we said that's your personal issues. This is so that Hinata can work well in the court. Don't bench Kageyama, just suspend him. The other teams will know something is up. He doesn't want them to know something happened. If that's what you want. But will you be okay? Shoyo, it's fine. I'll manage. Not that weak, guys. Give me some credit from time to time. Okay. Yamaguchi, you aren't getting off the bench, though. I'm disappointed in both of you. I didn't even do anything wrong. He wanted sex. I gave him sex. Duh. Liar. That's enough. Kageyama, I hope you're thinking over how you're destroying a great pairing of setter and spiker. If you love volleyball that much, you should keep in mind of Hinata. No. I don't care anymore. Let him be king. So what if he reverts back to his old self? From how I see it, he never changed. The horn from the bus was heard from outside. Time's up. The team slowly got up and went towards the bus. They filled the bus one by one, their spots same as when they came. Sugawara was the last to board the bus and looked at the team. What was said here will stay here. If I hear any rumors floating, I will bench you until I graduate. Clear? The bus was filled with a chorus of yes. Guys, you can pretend nothing happened. I'll pretend nothing happened too. The next time we'll meet again, I'll be the same old Shoyo and salty will be salty. So please don't make it hard and go with the flow. The bus was quiet and Hinata took the silence as a yes. You better, Shrimpy? I'm tired, I guess. We both are. Sleep? Gladly. The ride home was quiet. The team was exhausted physically and mentally. The issue was far from fixed and the following matches would be tense. They don't know how long it would be until the other teams would know. The end. Joke. To be continued. So that was episode 6. My nose is very stuffy, so I am so sorry for all the mistakes. And sometimes I did Yamaguchi and Kageyama and the words were Kageyama and Yamaguchi. So I'm sorry for that. Episode 7 will be in 3 to 5 days, depending if I am not lazy. Also, I have a one shot coming up. Thanks. Love you.